Hi there everyone, happy Christmas, hope you had a good one. This is a pest control compilation, several nights condensed into a short period from my local barns, and then coming up in part 2 within a couple of days, a bit of a monster sesh when I joined Stuart of Vermin Control Scotland down to one of his favourite permissions. The scope throughout here is the brand new PARD DS35-70RF, and combination of two different thermal spotters in use. And the air rifle is the excellent Air Max Arms Krait, which I just wish I could afford to buy without returning it. Enjoy. I really thought it would be right to mask the image from the DS3570RF for you to see the shooter's eye view. Did a poll on my channel's community tab and only 80 odd votes, but 3/4 of you agreed with me. So the pest control footage will be masked. Let me know what you think in the comments. Enjoy. This first session started late afternoon, immediately after I'd just done my first zero of the DS3570 on the Air Max Arms Krait. So I've settled on my bucket seat. I'm scanning around with thermal, looking at the far corner where I expected the rats to appear. I scan the roof, and then I just happen to look to my right, and there's a rat, not very far away at all, watching me. It's like, okay, game on. So now it's a question of patience. The Gryphon has a good battery, so I left it on and just scanned around intermittently. I got that one and it fell straight onto the grain, but I failed to record it, sadly. Here you can see its body glowing in white hot mode, just as I'm spotting another rat through the crevice. I think I got that one. That was a solid thwack. Getting cold now, so I'm not going to hang around much longer. Oh, there's a rat. Scanning around in lulls in the activity, see one or two small heat sources overhead, but these are just small songbirds. They're not vermin, so they're left alone. And that's where I shot the first one last week. I'm just going to check the vicinity right here before I park myself on my shooting seat and monitor. Oh, that far corner right there. One shot. Battery showing red. Oh, God. Yes, that was a good shot. That's a rat looking out of the hole in the wall, I believe. explains the little heat source I saw. Shot one in that crevice. Most nights when I visit this particular barn, after shooting 4 or 5 or 6 rats, it all goes quiet, so I call it a day. It's just a process of iteration to chip away at them all, but then I get a good night. These were just 10 to 12 meters away to my right and high up on a wall, and they were just moving too fast for me to focus on them and target them. But I'll be back in a week or two with some footage from with a pulsar thermal scope on the same Krait rifle, and I moved position way over to the left so that I could target these from a better distance. Here you can see I'm patiently waiting for my chance and watching these running back and forth. Not frustrating at all, of course, and waiting for them to stand still long enough for me to shoot them, but my patience was eventually rewarded. More patience required here, and this is exactly where hopefully the PARD DS35-70RF with its slightly lower mag and slightly wider angle will be beneficial for these shorter airgun ranges. Keep an eye on my channel and hopefully I'll be reviewing this soon thanks to Sportsman Gun Centre. Although I didn't get this last rat as it came as close as 10 meters before disappearing into the wall, I've included this footage because I'm going to share this video with the farmer so he knows where they're coming in and out as well. Here I kept seeing a distant eye reflection glinting back at me, and so I zoomed in, but it turned out to be just literally an eye was all I could see. It was another rat in that little crevice within the stonework, so I'm too far away to target something the size of an eyeball from 37 meters. I arranged it just in case, and 37 meters, and just above the LRF distance here is what looks like a rat's eye reflecting back. It's not, it's actually some quartz or something in the stonework that's shining back, like a false positive. This one went through its normal death throw thrashes, but didn't fall down. Although the sound was very positive, I did wonder for a second if I actually got that one, and then it reappeared, thrashed around and fell down into the onto the grain. This was another rat's eye reflecting back through that tiny little hole in the stonework, but I zoomed in and the rat was small enough to actually climbed out of the hole, head and shoulders. So I got it. Got that one. That's a rat. This happens quite a bit in this barn. The stone walls are riddled with rat runs in amongst the mortar where the rats have chewed it out. I spot a pair of eyes, shuffled over a few meters to my left, zoomed in, and it disappeared. Bugger. But fortunately this little fellow was curious and it came back. So quite a small target, so I zoomed in, but got it. Got it. A nice solid thwack sound. I needed to stand up and call it a day because I'd been sitting down for too long, but I put the lights on and moved down to the far end of the barn to inspect that corner. And I couldn't get any closer than 12 meters because of the grain on the floor. I popped it into night vision mode so I could see the eye shine, and sure enough, another rat was watching me through that tiny hole. So ranged it, got the ballistic calculator reticle and shot it, and it thrashed around, but when I left, its tail was hanging out of that hole. Result.
And it's doing death throws in that crevice.
Having edited this compilation of this first few ratting sessions with the PARD DS35-70RF, I've kind of realised that over 11 minutes, I'm going to break it here. This will be part 3A of the PARD review, and part 3B will be a much longer monster ratting session with Stuart of Vermin Control Scotland channel. And yeah, you want to see his footage with his Alpex on a Krait L. Awesome. But yeah, I'll be back in a day or two with a second sort of field test, if you like, of this same scope on the same rifle. Awesome combination, and I think off the top of my head it's 52 rats in 90 minutes in that session. Coming soon. And don't forget to check out the UK Night Vision forum and the Airgun forum Night Vision section. See you there. Thanks for watching. Cheers.